Have you ever heard the chilling tale of the long-haired woman? The story usually goes something like this. Someone, often alone at night, sees a figure with long flowing hair. Their back turned, curiosity turns to dread as they approach, and when the figure finally turns around, there's no face, or worse, a horrifying, distorted one. This legend has haunted countless school hallways, lonely roads, and dark corners of the internet for years. But what if I told you that the ghost of the long-haired woman might not be a ghost at all? What if science could explain this terrifying encounter? Today we re-diving into the spectral echoes of our own minds to uncover the truth behind this popular ghost story. Let's start with our brains, the ultimate storytellers. One of the key players here is a phenomenon called pareidolia. This is our brain's tendency to see familiar patterns, especially faces, in random or ambiguous stimuli. Think about seeing a face in the clouds, a man in the moon, or a spooky grin in the wood grain of a door. When we're in a dark, creepy environment, our brains go into high alert. A shadow, a curtain swaying, or even a coat hanging on a rack can suddenly be perceived as a human figure. If there's something long and flowing, like hanging wires or tree branches, our brains can easily fill in the blanks and construct the image of a long-haired woman. It's not a spirit. It's our own pattern recognition software working a little too well. Another fascinating scientific explanation is infrasound. These are low-frequency sound waves, below the range of normal human hearing, typically under 20 Hz. While we can't consciously hear them, our bodies can feel them. Infrasound can be generated by all sorts of things, from weather patterns and earthquakes to man-made objects like large fans or industrial equipment. Studies have shown that exposure to infrasound can cause feelings of unease, anxiety, and even dread. People have reported experiencing chills, a sense of being watched, and even visual distortions. The vibrations can affect our eyeballs, causing them to resonate and create what some researchers call phosphenes or illusory spots of light. So, imagine you're in a location with a source of infrasound. You start feeling creeped out for no apparent reason. Your vision gets a little fuzzy, and suddenly you see a blurry shape in the corner. Your brain, already on edge, quickly connects the dots and concludes, ghost. Let's not forget the power of suggestion and cultural memory. Stories like the long-haired woman are what we call memes, but in the original non-internet sense, ideas and cultural symbols that spread from person to person. We've heard this story from friends, read it online, or seen it in movies. This pre-existing narrative primes our brains. When we find ourselves in a situation that even vaguely resembles the setup of the story at night, seeing a vague shape, our mind doesn't just see a shadow, it sees the asterisk ghost we've been told about. The story provides a ready-made script for our fear. Each time the story is told, the ghost becomes more real in our collective consciousness, making the next person even more likely to interpret a strange experience through that specific lens. So, when we put it all together, what do we have? We have a brain hardwired to see faces in random patterns, the physiological effects of unheard sounds making us feel scared and see things, and a powerful cultural story giving our fear a name and a face, or in this case, a lack of one. It's a perfect storm of psychology, physics, and folklore. Does this mean every single encounter can be explained away? Maybe not. But it shows that many of these terrifying experiences have roots firmly planted in the natural, explainable world. The ghost of the long-haired woman might just be an echo, not of a lost soul, but of our own fascinating and sometimes fallible human perception. So the next time you feel a shiver down your spine and think you see a shadowy figure, take a deep breath. It might just be your amazing brain playing tricks on you. What do you think? Have you ever had a similar experience? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed unraveling this mystery with me, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the unexplained. Stay curious.